I thought it was a phenomenal performance. It was built on incredible effort and work rate, and the plan was to put them under a pressure which they hadn't been under all season, and I think we achieved that.
I said, in your wildest dreams, did you imagine winning by that?
Of course not. And we all realise that today was one of those days where everything that could have gone right went right, and we know today's a tremendous memory for us, but it's the vehicle for something hopefully bigger and better towards the end of the May. The atmosphere in the group, the fight that they had for each other during the game was magnificent, but we want to carry that forward now.
Seen a couple of tight calls early on that clearly went your way. What was the view on that, and do you think that had an effect on the rest of the game in terms of the mentality of the two sides going in such different directions?
Just after the penalty try, they had a period of pressure in our 22. We had to defend for our lives against a really good team, and we kept them out during that period of time, and I think that was very significant because Owen scored his try shortly after that, and 21-3 was a big blow to them. But I don't really want to talk about marginal decisions. I just want to talk about the effort and the fight and the togetherness of our team, which was magnificent from the first minute to the last.
Mark, you probably won't want to single people out, but the performance from Jack Burton today was something quite extraordinary. That must have been very inspiring for the whole group to...
I thought he was okay. He missed a couple of tackles here and there. Listen, Jack's story is incredible, really. He was out of rugby for 18 months. This time last year when he came back, he didn't look right. It looked like it would be over for him. And people don't know what he does every day. He's got a thing called a game ready, which is an ice machine, which is his best friend, and he ices his knee 5 hours a day, and it's incredible sacrifice for him to play in games like this. And like you say, he was inspirational today. You know what you're going to get with Jacques. You know you're going to get everything that he has, everything. He'll empty everything for the team, and these guys beside me do the same.
What's changed in this team from last year? Last year fell in the semi-finals to Toulon, this time into the final. What's changed in the last 12 months?
I'm not sure. We just talk about trying to get better, talk about progressing, improving, evolving as a group. We've been saying that for a while. I think there's evidence before this game to suggest that we've been getting better. We scored a lot more tries, our attacks more dangerous, but there was something about the old Saracens there, the pressure we applied to them, which led to a lot of the attacking opportunities that we got.
Again, I know you don't want to single him out. Chris Ashton seems to be back to his very best on the Twickenham stage as well.
I think we're all thrilled for Ashy. Somebody who comes in for a lot of unnecessary criticism, and hopefully he gets the praise that he's due today. His finish against Ulster, the first one, was magnificent, world-class finish, and today I thought he had a sensational game.
So he's just enjoying himself now, he's really sort of playing his feet. Do you see that every day?
Yeah, but it was clear to see for everyone today. He actually made good decisions all the way through, but he looked powerful, full of running, so he had a great game.
Mark?
No doubt about the performance, but can you explain what happened to Clermont today?
No, not really, because they're a team full of experienced players, and I think that, like I said, that period of time where they got the setback of the penalty try against them, which was a marginal decision, we then defended our 22 for our lives, and we scored shortly after that. And it's hard in a match like that to respond to those kind of setbacks, and I'm just grateful that our team were able to push that advantage home.
Could you expect such a rematch 2 years after?
Excuse me?
Could you expect such a rematch 2 years after?
No, but 2 years ago we were criticised roundly for the performance that we gave against Clermont, and I think we would accept that we didn't really throw a punch that day. But today was different than that, and we showed the best of ourselves today, which was something we wanted to do in the big stage.
Neil, you've been involved for a good while now with this group. Is that a new level today? Is that the best that you've ever been part of?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've had some fantastic memories over the last couple of years, and obviously this is going to stand out as one of them. Yeah, as Mark said, obviously it puts us in a good position to create an even better memory. But it's being along with this team for 8 years, the self-belief that this team has now to go out and the not to pick and choose sort of mentality to come up against a team like Clermont and leave everything out there. And we promised each other that we're going to do that today, and we did that. And like we just alluded to, a couple of bounces of the ball went our way, maybe a couple of decisions went our way, but it doesn't take away the fact that we put everything out there and we got the result, which we're very happy with.
Brad, sorry, just going back to Jack Berger, you like to talk yourself. How is it seeing a monster like that doing what that's happening in front of you?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think it's both inspirational and has a huge positive effect on the team. I think Clermont are renowned for having a big, heavy forward pack, and that's the sort of easy yards and momentum they put on teams. And to see that big mop up here flying around the corner, putting them back onto the ruck is fantastic for us as a team, and I think it just inspires the players around them.
Any preference for the final? Who do you think you're going to knock against?
I don't know, because you write Munster off at your peril. I know that for years and years and years. They've been the best European team down the years. When you've got Paul O'Connell and people like that on your team, you've got every chance. And whoever gets there deserves to be there. And we think we deserve to be there now. We're just happy to be there, and we want to take advantage of the situation we're in now.
Mark, has there been any talk of the double at all? So going for the Premiership now, Heineken Cup final as well?
As Neil said, we don't have a pick and choose mentality at the club. We get through the 2 semi-finals last season. There was real disappointment from us after a really good season that we didn't feel in the semi-finals that we gave a good account of ourselves, or as good of account of ourselves as we could have. Today we did. Now we've got one chance to win a big competition like this. We also want to do as well as we can in the Premiership. We've had a brilliant season in the Premiership so far. We've won 18 out of our 20 games. We'll manage the squad as well as we can over the next couple of weeks. Because we've been so good in the early part of the season in the Premiership, we've got the comfort to be able to do that. And everything's now about the semi-finals and finals.